rundown on how things went today. Yesterday was a very difficult day for Celeste's parents. There was a lot of gruesome testimony that was provided, as well as a lot of disgusting images that we saw. Today was a much better day, and I know that a lot of you are concerned about how the family feels, and today was a much better day for them. We heard about blood. We heard in the morning from the Vice President of Finance at Interscope Records, who gave a summary of the earnings that David made over the last few years. And, you know, he was an up-and-coming rising star, but once you started hearing the numbers, it was rather stunning, the amount of money that he was earning and his earning capacity. He had guarantees of a minimum of $3 million and a maximum guarantee of $6 million with bonuses that increase. And so the numbers just went up and up and up. And eventually he was looking at potential guaranteed payments of $19 million per year for his albums. Unfortunately for him, the contract with Interscope Records was terminated and canceled, and so therefore he wasn't able to be paid out on that income. After the morning appearance, we heard from a CHP officer who was the one that responded to a call from a Caltrans worker who found Celeste's passport on Highway 152 in Santa Barbara. The CHP officer had photographs of Celeste's passport, as well as the exact location that the passport was located at. The defense attorney cross-examined the CHP officer, but the cross-examination was wholly ineffective. Then a criminologist took the stand and testified that blood stains were found on the lower compartment trunk of David's Tesla, and that they tested positive for Celeste's DNA. They also said that there were cuts on a floor mat in the garage, and that there were red stains on the floor mat and under the floor mat, as well as on a rowing machine, on the Tesla charging cable, on a trash bag, on a green tarp, and on the blue inflatable pool that we've all heard about. And there were cuts on the pool that appeared to be made by a sharp object. Tomorrow, the medical examiner will be taking a stand, so we expect to hear more evidence from the medical examiner.
Thank you.
Sir, what was Mercedes' reactions to seeing the photos of those maggots and insects in the Tesla?
It was, you know, it's very disheartening for the family. They are very private individuals, and they're doing the best that they can to show their support and love for Celeste by appearing at these proceedings, and they'll continue to appear at these proceedings as they go on. But they did tell me that they are really pleased with the job that Beth Silverman is doing for the district attorney's office, and the evidence that they are putting in before the court, because at this point the defense attorneys really haven't been able to poke a hole in any of the prosecution's evidence that they put into place. So they're doing the best they can, but it's hard for them.
Is that why the family left for the rest of the day, sir?
Yes, it is. They are driving in from Lake Elsinore, and they had problems getting to court on time today, so they just wanted to go home. They didn't sleep well last night, and So they wanted to beat the traffic, get home early so they can be here tomorrow morning. They're going to skip the first part of tomorrow's hearing, which starts at 9:15, and they'll be here at 10:30 tomorrow.
Mr. Steinfeld, we saw the photo of Celeste when she was 11 years old in her passport photo ID. Can you talk about Celeste, from the parents' perspective, what she was like and why they're here to get justice for her?
Celeste was a beautiful 14-year-old girl. She was full of life and energy, and she brought a lot of love and joy into the family home. And they have a hole in their heart that'll never be replaced, because Celeste's life was ripped away allegedly by David Anthony Byrd, and the family knows that their life has forever been changed.
Correct.
Sir, and I just wanted to say, despite the language barrier, we appreciate you taking your time to put them into to take care of them and make sure that everything is well and that Celeste gets justice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Despite the language barrier, they're entitled to justice, just like anyone else. And so that's what we're trying to do, is find justice for